What a week.
It's Sunday night, and time for 101.5 Bob Rocks to break off two more sticky nuggets of local rock.
Hey, I don't remember. Do you play an instrument?
So join us in sparking up Bob's homegrown stash.
No more empty promises, no sir.
Without further ado, here's your host on 101.5 Bob Rocks.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Bob's Homegrown Stash. It is Dirty Bob without Lobster Bob this week. Do not know where he's at, and I think it's something to do that, well, I heard that he needs some kind of cream, and I heard that there's a stinging sensation, and, well, let's not take it any farther than that. But in his place, I have Big Bob with me. What's going on, dude?
Hey, buddy. How you doing, man?
Not too bad on this fine Sunday night. Usually I don't see you on Sunday nights.
That's because I got to wake up at the ass crack of dawn.
You do got to get up in about, like, not many hours from now.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
I already took my sleeping pill, so if I get weird.
But you came in for a special occasion, dude. Look to your left. We have featured on Bob's Homegrown Stash this week, Pizzazzz.
Pizzazzz is here, man.
Yeah, and they are in full garb.
They're quite possibly the best band ever. It's possible.
I think so. They're definitely the coolest looking. I mean, I should have worn my aviators. Daggone it, man.
I was actually thinking about it on the way over here, whether or not they were the best band ever.
I think that, well, we're going to find out tonight.
Yeah, we are.
We're going to start over here to the left, and we got to get you guys' names. Start over here and tell what you do with the group.
I'm Steely Cox, and I'm Steely Cox.
And that's good enough, right?
That's what I do.
Love it. All right, next.
I'm Thurston Pizzazzz the Third, and I'm the lead vocalist and guitarist for Pizzazzz. I'm also a cunning linguist.
Nice. Cool. Nothing wrong with being that.
Cheetah Fox, drums and percussion.
I love it. You guys are, they're already the greatest band. Just from after the intro, they're the greatest band ever.
And this is like the one time that really I wish this was TV and not radio.
Yeah, but that's cool because we have a camera guy here, and he's going to be taking lots of shots.
I'm taking some pictures,
You're taking
too.
shots.
Yeah, we're going to get some pictures of Pizzazzz while they're here.
Plenty of shots will be taken and drinking. So, yeah, we're going to get a shot right now, man. We got, like, the press is here. I mean, this is great.
Bottoms up.
We're really excited about the release of our album today.
Yeah, what's the name of your album?
The album's title is Bottoms Up!
Nice. I like how you said that. That was cool.
You kind of have to say it that way. That's how it's pronounced.
Wow, so I got to say it that way every time I say it then.
Yeah, I think so. Let's hear it.
Okay. Bottoms up! I can't do that. I tried. We might want to get Just Bob in here to do that one. Oh, man.
It's like the crazy Bob that, yeah, you do, yeah.
Nice. Now, you guys have an upcoming show coming up soon. Well, this next Friday. It's coming Friday at the Cancun Cantina. Let's talk a little bit about that, Steely Cox. What's up with that?
I couldn't be any more excited.
You do. You seem excited.
I'm really, really excited about this show.
You guys are going to kick ass at this show, right?
He's got a raging boner.
Oh. You don't want to miss this show for all the glitter in the world.
Look at the angry carrot.
It's all about the angry
Actually,
carrot.
though, a little quite sad, though, because I was informed we can't use our confetti cannons.
Really? Now, why not? Why won't they let you use the confetti cannons? What's up with that? There's too many rules at some of these places.
It appears they're opposed to messes.
Well,
But
then
speaking of messes, backstage after the show, Steely Cox will be available.
and there'll be messes made.
Tons of messes all over your face.
Oh, man. Oh, sticky messes backstage, huh? So, in other words, don't come backstage if you don't want your chucks sticking to the floor, right?
Bring your knee pads, girls.
Ooh, I heard that.
Find out why
Wow.
they call him Steely.
Find out why they call him Cox.
How long have you guys been a band?
We formed in 1983.
Really?
And
That long?
broke up in 1980.
Okay, now you're bringing it all back again, back together.
Unfortunately, yes.
Wow. Yeah, because now was it grunge that sort of killed you guys out
No,
till now?
actually, what happened was Kurt Cobain contacted us and said that because we were the biggest band in the world, we needed to break up or else he could not form and do the whole...
He couldn't do Nirvana.
Yeah, so I mean,
Okay.
we basically just as a favor, you know, I think Steely was cousins with one of his cousins, so we actually broke up to help them.
It sort of makes sense,
It
yeah.
does, exactly.
Yeah, because
we were
it.
tired. I mean, we were on the road for so many years.
It had absolutely nothing to do with my sex change operation.
You just thought you'd throw that in there, right?
I sound like Alan Alda.
Alan Alden, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. Oh, man. Yeah, but it is cool that you broke up for a little while, because Nevermind was a good album. I'm glad that came out, because if you guys wouldn't have broke up, that we wouldn't hear that.
Yes, you're welcome.
But now you're back. Since Cobain's dead, it's time to come back. You're back. You're making a comeback, and we're ready for this, man. The Tri-State's ready for it. They need this.
I'm not sure they are ready for it.
Yeah, they're not ready for it, but they need it.
But there's also, we found a contractual obligation with our old record company where we had to make another album. We didn't know about that for 25 years.
And you could hear you just hear the bulbs flashing in the background. Man, we got the press in here. I mean, this is big news, and I'm glad that Bob Rocks gets to break this, because this is big. That a band like you guys are back, and you're in the Tri-State, and you're bringing back what the area needs.
Well, we wouldn't come anywhere else.
Well, there is a few other places you'd probably like to come, but go ahead, Big Bob. You want to talk now?
I don't know where to go with that. You know what? I want to hear some pizzazz.
Yeah, so do I.
Hear the pizzazz.
Yeah, let's get into the first song, dude. Let's talk a little bit about the first one you guys are going to do called Animal. What's up with that track?
Well, the first song is called Animal, and I was inspired when I was looking at my pet llamas one day, and I just started feeling really passionate about my llamas, so I wrote this song.
Nice. Anybody else wants to add? Or did that sum it up pretty much it?
I always took him for an alpaca kind of guy.
The llamas were
It's all about the llamas.
very, very passionate.
Llamas are slightly more aggressive, and I enjoy that in my animals.
All right, here it is. Let's get into it.
Alpaca spit.
It's Pizzazzz. It's Animal. It's Bob's Homegrown Stash right here on 101.5.
Bob Rock in the house!
Cries out in the night, and the wolves line up for miles. She promises ecstasy, but she kills them with a smile. She's got the killer curls that make her so hard to ignore. I've gotta keep away, but I keep coming back for more. She knows the way to use me, bring me down, yeah, to my knees. I'm just a prisoner of her love. I don't ever wanna break free. She's an animal. She takes love to the extreme. She's an animal. In the night you can hear her scream. She's an animal, and she's called the queen of the night. She's an animal. It might be love at first bite. She's built like a beauty queen, but she deals in sex and pain. She's got me under a spell. I think she's driving me insane. She calls me on the phone, and I run right back to her, to lay down at her feet and scratch her back to hear her purr. She always makes it so hard to find my way back home. I'm just a prisoner of her love. She's got me stuck in the danger zone. She's an animal. She takes love to the extreme. She's an animal, and in the night you can hear her scream. She's an animal, and she's called the queen of the night. She's an animal. It might be love at first bite. Alright! Yeah, Kitty is excited. just a prisoner of her love. She's got me stuck in the danger zone.
.1015 Bob Rocks, Pizzazzz, Animal. What a song, man! I am so excited. Great song, dudes.
It appears that you're really excited.
I know. Quit looking down there. I gotta cover up. I should have worn my sweatpants
We
tonight.
have that effect, but usually it's on the opposite sex.
Well, tonight it's not. I shouldn't have worn my sweats. But you guys are wearing leopard skins and stuff, and it's worse than sweatpants. So I fit right in. And I did wear my wasp t-shirt.
These are actually South African zebra.
Are they South African? Yeah. Nice pants either way.
Handpicked by myself.
You know what? I just thought of something that would be a great time right now since we have Pizzazzz right here in the studio. You had a Just Dirty poll question
Okay.
a couple of months ago that we argued about over some beers afterwards.
Yeah, what was it?
It was Kicks versus Poison.
Was it?
Remember? Yes, you had a Just
Yeah,
Dirty
but what
poll
was
question. It was Kicks versus Poison. And the first album, Look What the Cat Dragged In versus Kicks' first album, whatever it was.
No, I don't think it was album versus album.
Or it was band versus
No, it was,
band. Yeah, but let's get Pizzazz's opinion on that one.
Well, I already know theirs because they told me it was Poison. So he's just saying that because he knows you guys picked Poison. But so now he's going to put me on the spot by saying that.
No, I really had no idea.
Yeah, you did.
No,
yeah,
I
you
really
did. Yeah, you did. Go ahead.
Well, actually, both of them are very good friends of ours, and both of them did ask us to write some songs for them. So that's how they turned out to be both really, really great albums.
They was good albums. They both are good. So see,
Silly Pizzazzz.
Yeah, I gotta say Bret Michaels because he holds his shoulders in the meat locker a lot better than anyone out of Kicks when he's feeling sensitive in the music videos.
yeah, I noticed that too. He does a good
Choosy
job.
moms choose Pizzazzz.
All your moms choose Pizzazzz.
Hey, nothing wrong with a MILF every now and then,
These
right?
shows as of late have been the early 40-year-old females. Quite a lot of them.
Yeah, because you figure, the females that dig this kind of music are about, 42, 43. They were there right when you guys first exploded, the West Coast metal explosion. Remember that in '83? Well, yeah.
Not really. We're all in our 50s too.
Yeah.
So,
So-
it's been quite some time. I personally can't remember an entire stretch of 86, 87.
Tell us the dirt here. What's the most dirtiest thing you guys ever done to a girl? We got to hear it tonight. The dirtiest thing you guys have ever shared with each other with a woman.
Well, if you really want to know, you can pick up my book,
Cool. Where do we...
Steely Cox in the Flesh.
Okay.
Due to my publishers, I'm not allowed to elaborate any more on that.
We can't get it at Borders. They're out of business. Damn.
Is that the one you wrote in prison?
Did you write that in prison? That's even better.
I did a lot of things in prison.
Well, we don't want to know all that, but
He's not allowed within 50 feet of a church or a school.
not unless it involves a female guard. But seriously, what did you guys? What's the dirtiest thing you guys done? Have you ever slept with each other's girlfriends? Yeah. 5 minutes ago. I don't care. Whatever. You could have did something out back before you came in here. I want to know what it was.
Does Cheetah's mom count as his girlfriend?
Oh, but look, that, yeah. Man, the press is just blinding Steely Cox right now. You can see your shadow up on the wall, but the aviators are blocking out the light.
You can see the shadow of the Cox.
Oh, man.
But it's not helping.
Now, you guys have a ballad. We were just talking about Poison, and they're big for the ballad and everything, but you guys have a ballad, too, called this one or the one. It's called the one. Talk a little bit about that song. What's it about?
Yeah, I wrote this kind of about Cheetah's mom because I ran a trainer with the rest of the guys in the group, and right after I'd finished, she just looked so beautiful, all glistening with our man butter all over her jugs.
They can't put that on the eye, you bloody wanker.
The cameraman's cracking up. He's like,
so I wrote this song. It's called The One because she's just the one after that, the one for all of us.
And Mike's cracking up on the cameraman. He just, oh, this is hilarious. Yeah. All right, well, let's get into this song. I want to hear this one after that explanation. We got to hear it. All right, here it is. It's a ballad this time. It's Pizzazzz. It's The One. It's Bob's Homegrown Stash right here on 101.5.
Bob Rocks.
I met you out on the Killian Road. You said, hey boy, I'd like to know if we could spend some time. I took you back to the hotel room. I lost myself in your sweet perfume, and for a moment you were mine. I haven't seen you in all these years, but I think of you from time to time. I know it feels like forever, girl, but if I ever cross your mind, I wanna be the one. I wanna be the arms that will hold you through all of the pain, all of the darkness, all of the rain, in the dead of the night. Wanna shine like the sun. Wanna be the one that you run to when nobody cares, and reach you now when you're lonely and scared. All hope is lost, you feel like you're dead and done. I wanna be the one, the only one, I found myself looking in your eyes. We made love all through the night. Two bodies became one. Yeah, yeah, baby. We wrote a song and we played it well. And now you're gone and it hurts like hell. My heart is sinking with the sun. I didn't know what I had back then. I never thought that love was real. Maybe if you give me just one more chance to show you how I feel, and let me be the one. Oh yeah, I wanna be the arms that will hold you through all of the pain, all of the darkness, all of the rain, in the dead of the night. Wanna shine like the sun. I wanna be the one that you run to when nobody cares, and ain't reaching out when you're lonely and scared. All hope is lost, you feel like you're dead and done. I wanna be the one, the only one, the one and only. I haven't seen you in all these years, but I think of you from time to time. I know it feels like forever, girl, but if I ever cross your mind, I wanna be the arms that will hold you through all of the pain, all of the darkness, all of the rain, in the dead of the night. Wanna shine like the sun. Wanna be the one that you run to when nobody cares, ain't reaching out when you're lonely and scared. All hope is lost, you feel like you're dead and done. I wanna be the one, the only one, the one
1015 Bob Rocks. There it was, the ballad called The One. It was Pizzazzz, and I must say, it was exactly the way you guys explained it. It made perfect sense. Oh, man, it's Bob's Homegrown Stash here. It is Dirty Bob alongside Big Bob in for Lobster Bob, who's home itching and burning and stinging.
Yeah.
And walking funny. Leanne, watch out.
I don't know what happened there, man. I don't know what that's all about.
Don't give it to Leanne, please. She's a nice lady.
I could recommend a couple of good creams for him.
Yeah, you guys probably know all the remedies. Being from the West Coast and all that, I mean,
He's
man.
thinking an organic.
I stick to rubbing moon pies on my genitals. That works for me.
I do that on Thursdays.
Yeah, he does that just for fun.
That's just, you don't need to do that for any kind of treatment. Treatment for boredom, maybe.
That's the cure.
I guess you read my self-help book.
Yeah. Moon pies between the thighs.
It gets quite boring on the road, so we have to.
What's the craziest thing that's ever happened to you guys on the road?
Come on, there has to be a good
Yeah, there has to be a good one. Like,
There's
remember Ozzy sniffing, like,
Several
snorting ants?
Nobody bring up the accident.
Uh-oh, the
Me and the
accident.
school teachers.
Bring it up.
No,
Well, you already brought it up. I'll bring it up. The accident. Uh-oh, he's giving me funny looks.
it'll put me in a dark place.
Oh, gosh. How dark? Too dark for the stash? Come on, it's the stash, dude.
Remember, this is radio. You got a story moving.
Well,
He
Steely
is right about that.
One of the things about being a member of Pizzazzz is we perform many acts of community service, which is basically we take and we have sex with ladies of all different sizes and ages. And Mr. Steely over here had sex with a lady who was quite hefty. She was about 500 pounds. She was a sumo wrestler.
That was an accident.
And she broke it.
Oh, man, dude. I'm thinking it was going to be turned into a man.
Ooh.
You know, the next morning he's standing up to pee or something, you know, like on The Bachelor.
I was in rehab with Christopher Reeves.
Why does his name keep coming up? It's the third week in a row that a band has brought his name up. What, is he alive again?
He should just get off his ass and make another Superman movie.
Why is
Dude,
it?
he's in the ground. He's not here anymore. People keep bringing him up. I don't know.
Here's how messed up my head works. I look at these guys, hear Christopher Reeves, and I instantly think of the Spinal Tap movie.
Okay, your head's messed up.
That's terrible.
You need more sleep.
Yeah, that's how my brain works. Back
Oh,
to you, Pizzazzz.
man. But anyway, that's the third. I'm not lying. The third week in a row, a band member has said something about Christopher Reeves. Am I right? I don't understand it. Leave the poor man alone. But anyway,
He didn't like being left alone.
But he didn't turn. Oh gosh, here we go. The woman was a woman though. She didn't turn out to be a guy, right?
I lost consciousness.
Just very hefty.
There's some debate upon the sexual.
Oh man.
You know, you never can tell with an Adam's apple.
Yeah, they say that's the first thing you look for, but that's not always true, right? Some chicks have like something there a little bit. At least it looks like it anyway.
I think that's where,
You know,
I think that's where the clitoris is located.
Oh, okay. That's what.
Steely did spend several months in the hospital after.
Still, he looks pissed. Look, he will not come. He's walking. He's strutting back. He's leaving the studio.
He's a caged animal. Look what he's done. He's walking out.
Stilly has left the studio, and he is out in the hall. He cannot comment.
It was a very life-altering experience for the lad.
Stilly will not answer the. Oh man, maybe we shouldn't have talked about the
It's
accident.
okay. Some guys just aren't team players.
He quit again.
Maybe we shouldn't have brought the accident up.
He walked down the hallway.
Yeah,
He's gone.
He's gone.
It's okay. He's quit before about 5,000 times in the history of Pizzazzz, and he usually always comes back.
Has he ever walked off the tour bus? Just said, "That's it. I'm gone." And then
Usually every night.
every night he walks off the tour bus, and you guys, you think here he comes now.
He always comes back for his cocaine money.
Ladies and gentlemen, back in the studio is Stilly Cox. Welcome back. We're sorry we pissed you off, Mr. Cox.
It's a Pizzazzz reunion!
Love that. Love it. Well, anyway, we're sorry we brought up the accident. We won't talk any more about that so we can continue this interview because evidently he's very upset over this.
I'd much rather move on to our latest hit.
Yeah, let's move on. He's right. All right, let's talk a little bit about Bottoms Up! Did I do that right? You said I had to say it that way. Okay, so I said it that way. Now let's talk a little bit about that.
Whenever I write songs, I try and write songs about my favorite topic, and that's sex. So this song is all about sex, and
Nice.
I think that you'll understand that when you hear it.
Yeah, Bottoms Up. I mean, it makes sense. It's like turning Megan Fox upside down and eating ice cream out of her, right?
That's
Good enough.
actually the music video.
It was a very interesting process recording these new songs because when we used to record, we'd have usually about 200-300 women in the studio,
Nice.
usually naked.
Good.
And usually our album would take
Motivation.
about 2-3 years to complete. But this one we did in about about a month.
All right, well, let's listen to it. It's time to get into it. All right, here they are. It's Pizzazzz. It's Bottoms Up! 1015.
kicks and flips, and all the boys go crazy. Beauty blue eyes, cut you down to size. Hypnotized with her swinging thighs. When she walks around and gets down with her big and round, she makes the boys go crazy. Back to full of self, I say we're just friends. Oh, I'm gonna get her in the air. She gets out on the dance floor, the way she moves. There ain't nothing better than that. She takes that groove, rocking this town till the sun comes up. Baby, baby, get down and bottoms up. Yeah. To me, but that ass she's bringing is pure 3D. Puts a room in a trance when she does her booty dance. She makes me all so crazy. I've heard good girls are made with sugar and spice, but I think the naughty tastes real nice. She's out on the dance floor, the way she moves. Ain't nothing better, baby. When she shake that groove, we'll be rocking this town till the sun comes up, baby. Bottoms up.
That's nice, baby. Mind if I smoke while you eat?
Just leave a message after the tone. This dog's out buried his bone. Out on the dance floor, the way she moves. Ain't nothing better than that. When she shake that groove. Out on the dance floor, the way she moves. Ain't nothing better than that. When she shake that groove. We rockin' this town till the sun comes up, baby, baby, get down and bottoms up.
.1015 Bob rocks. Wow, Pizzazzz with Bottoms Up. Bob's homegrown stash. It is Dirty Bob alongside Big Bob in for the very painfully itching, strutting around his house, scratching and begging for mercy, Lobster Bob. What's up, Big Bob?
I'm videotaping this and talking at the same time. This is bizarre.
Yeah, it is. Pizzazzz is bizarre.
They are beyond bizarre. They're the weirdest thing ever, but maybe...
Yeah, that's really weird. Sometimes I off and eat peanut butter sandwiches at the same time.
Oh, man. Can't get any weirder than that.
Nope, that might take the cake for this Sunday evening.
Yeah, that's right up there with it puts the lotion on its skin or else gets the hose again.
Yeah.
All right, now, you guys have... Somebody wants to book you guys. What's the best thing to do? How to get a hold of Pizzazzz?
How do we get in touch with you if somebody wants to book you?
The best way to get hold of us is to call 1-900-Pizzazzz, but that's usually pretty busy. It's our sex line. Steely runs that, and he usually talking dirty on the phone. But otherwise, you can check us out on the internets at facebook.com/Pizzazzz. That's PIZZA-ZZZ.
All right, final thoughts. You guys want to say something that you forgot to say, or you just want to give out a final shout out to someone, or now's the time to do it? What do you think, Steely? He's giving me that look. You want to say something?
I believe it was you that was giving me the look.
I was. Thanks for noticing.
I enjoyed it.
I know you did, and that's what scares me.
Probably a little too much.
I would like to thank all the beautiful, gorgeous, older women that come to all our shows. It really makes it worth what we do.
Oh, yeah. I would like to thank them with you, too.
I'm sorry, I just kind of got lost in the moment of how beautiful I am.
Yeah, I was going to say, he was getting lost in the moment.
I just want to say to my grandmother, if it looks like a goat and it tastes like a goat, then it is a goat.
Well, there you go. That's a great final thought there, Grandma. All right, don't forget. I'll tell you what, before I want to say something to my final thought here. This was the most original band we've ever had on the station. I've never had one like this. I'll tell you that. We never will. So it was a
Blazing Saddles,
it was a blast having you guys here. And good luck this Friday night. You guys out there listening right now, your mind's just blown away. You want to check these guys out? Cancun Cantina.
Yeah.
This coming Friday on the Dual Highway in Hagerstown. Be there this Friday night. Check these guys out and just see how bizarre they are live in front of your face. So you make sure you do that. Don't forget, Bob's Homegrown Stash is heard here every Sunday night at 9, like it always is. We will be back. For Big Bob, for Dirty Bob, well, I am Dirty Bob. For Lobster Bob, who's itching right now, it is Dirty Bob.
What a rash.
Make sure you get plenty of cream on that lobster. He will be back next week.
And salve.
As well. All right, it's Bob's Homegrown Stash right here on 101.5.
Bob rocks.
See you next week.
She cries out in the night, and the wolves line up for miles. She promises ecstasy, but she kills them with a smile.
Bob's Homegrown Stash on 101.5. Bob Rocks.